Okay, dear students, today we will discuss about the arithmetics in different data representation. So the first data representation is the sign magnitude. Okay, the sign magnitude is very difficult to implement as far as hardware is concerned. The actual arithmetic is not in our course, but in order to show its drawbacks, I will take an example to show you. Suppose I have a number 35 minus 22. I am dealing with decimal number system. In this decimal number system, we are very much habitual in decimal number system. That is why I am taking this example. Okay, so I am taking the two numbers x and y. X is positive, y is negative. Okay, so what is the way of finding the solution? So we go across different logics in order to find out the arithmetic or result of this whole process. So first of all, I will look at the sign of the two numbers if they are different. Okay, if sign is different, what will I do? I will go for subtraction process. Okay, number one. Number two, if sign is different, so first of all I will find out the large number. Which one is larger, the first number or the second number? Okay, according to the large number, I will decide the sign of the number, sign of the result. Okay, so larger number will have the sign in the result. So they are the different things in which we need decision. That is why it becomes a little complex number. For example, over here 35 plus minus 24. Okay, this is a signed integer, this is also a signed integer, so I am going to add them. So what will the actual process? Since their sign is different, I will perform the subtraction process. Means ultimately I will do 35 minus 22, and after this I will get a what is the result? 5 minus 2 3, 3 minus 2 1. So what is the bigger number? Bigger number is 35, its sign is positive, so the result will be positive number. Suppose I have a reverse case, 35 plus 22. So what will be the case? First of all, sign is different. I will go for the subtraction process. 35 minus 22. I will subtract a smaller number from the bigger number. And what about the sign? Sign will be the sign of the bigger number. So this is the. Okay. So in this way, I will decide that it is minus 13. So a lot of decision is involved in this process. So it becomes a very complex thing. That is why no computer uses sign magnitude representation. Okay, no one is going to use this due to these reasons. Okay, so let us go for the sign 1s complement. Okay, in sign 1s complement, we will go through the digital binary number system so that we can understand the actual arithmetic which happens inside the computer. We have seen that the plus and negative sign have different representation in ones complement. Now we are saying in a system where the data is represented as signed 1s complement. Signed 1s complement. We have to understand that it is up to us how we are going to store the information. Suppose my numbers are represented using sign 1s complement. Then let us see how the arithmetic will go on. So I have a number x minus y. Okay. So I can write this one x plus minus y. X plus minus y means I have to take 1s complement of this. I can write this one as 2 to the power n minus y minus 1. I can write this one like this, minus 2 to the power n plus 1. So it is the same thing. Okay, what we are doing is we are adding 2 to the power n and subtracting 2 to the power n. We are subtracting minus 1, subtracting 1 and adding 1. So there is no effect on the total quantity. So what is this actually? This portion is x plus 1's complement of the number. X plus 1's complement of the number. One more thing over here, in case of sign magnitude, we can see sometimes we need to add the number, sometimes we need to subtract the number. If sign is same, we need to add the number. If sign is different, we have to subtract the number. Means addition and subtraction, they are the two operations which are required. Okay, so let us what happens in the sign 1's complement. So we have represented minus x minus y as a 2 to the power n minus y minus 1, and we have done this manipulation in this process. So now let us see this one. It is plus 1 minus 2 to the power n. What does it mean? It means that if there is carry, we have to discard that carry. Okay, so we will discard that carry. Discarding means we will remove this thing. Okay, so this is the basis for the sign 1's complement representation. Okay, so let us understand this thing with the help of some example. Suppose I have 4-bit number, 4-bit number and 1 sign bit. Okay, this is the sign bit. Okay, sign bit, and this is the 1's complement bit. So my representation contains total 5 bit, and I have to use, let us say, 10 minus 5. I have to perform this operation. Okay, and I have to find out the answer in machine. Machine means I have to use binary number instead of decimal number system. So what the machine will do? First of all, since I am using 1's complement in my machine, to represent the data in my machine, so I will convert plus 10 into 1's complement. 1's complement. What is the 1's complement of 10? It is 10 10 4 bits plus 10 for sign. So this is 10. Okay, so after this I will represent the second number as well in 1's complement. What is the representation of 5? Representation of 5 is 0 1 0 1. Okay, 4 bit along with this sign bit, it is plus 5. Okay, so I can write this whole thing as 10 plus minus 5. I can write it like this. So what does it mean? It means that I am adding two numbers. One is plus 10, another is minus 5. This liberty was not there in the case of sign magnitude. So all the operations, either addition or subtraction, they have been implemented through additional process only. Okay, so plus 10 is represented in 1's complement. Now we have represented plus 5 over here in 1's complement. It means that I have to represent minus 5 in 1's complement. So I will convert this 5 into minus 5 by taking 1's complement of this number. So it becomes, I'm just complementing the individual bits of this number. So means I have represented minus 5 in 1's complement. 1's complement. Okay, and I have represented 10 in 1's complement. Okay, after this I will write like this. So now I can add these two numbers. Plus 10 is represented as 0 1 0 1 0, and minus 5 is represented as 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. That is what is happening. Okay. 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 1 is 0. 1 carry. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 0. Carry is 1. 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 0 and carry is 1. Look at this one. So in the previous page, if I look at, so this was a minus 2 to the power n plus 1. 2 to the power n means it is carry. Okay. Plus 1 means we have to add 1. If there is carry, I will add plus 1 over here. So what I am doing, in layman's language, I will say that I will bring this carry and add in the LSB. Plus 1 and minus 2 to the power n. What is happening? Two things are happening over here. We are ignoring this carry out and we are adding 1 over here. So mathematically we are doing this process over here. So we are rectifying this thing. So let us do this. 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. So this is the answer. If I want to check this answer, okay. So in the previous slide we can see over here it was minus 2 to the power n plus 1. So if we see at this example, the if there is one carry, we are discarding it. Discarding means we are doing minus 2 to the power n, and then we are adding plus 1 over here. It means we are doing this process. Okay, that is why now we are adding it 1. If there is carry, we will add 1 over here in the LSB. Add carry in LSB. So as a layman's process, I will say add carry in the LSB. Otherwise, mathematically, it is actually happening like this. So now let us try to understand the answer. So I must sign bit of this number is 0, means it is a positive number. If it is positive number, means it is a simply the magnitude of the number. It is plus 5. So we can see minus 10 plus minus 5 is again coming out to be plus 5. Okay. Let us try to understand the reverse way. Take another example. If I have a number minus 10 plus 5. Okay. So what I am doing is minus 10 plus 5. I am doing this. So I will represent 10 using 4 bit sign bit followed by 4 magnitude bits. So plus 10 is represented as 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Then minus 10 will be represented as, I will revert each and every bit of this number 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. This is minus 10. Then 5. Plus 5 is written as, plus means 0 over here and 101 as magnitude, like this. So I will add these two numbers. Simply look at this one. Whatever the internal process is, I'm not bothered about that. I will simply add the numbers represented in 1's complement. This number is represented in 1's complement. This is represented in 1's complement. This is the first number. This is the second number. I am simply adding x plus y without bothering about the magnitude and sign of the individual numbers. So let us add these two numbers. 1 plus 1 is 0. 1 will be carry. So 1 plus 0 is 1. No carry this time. 1 plus 1, 0. 1 carry. So 1 plus 0 is 1. 1. This time we can see there is no carry. This time we can see there is no carry. No carry. It means that it is this reflect that result is negative. No problem. In actual mathematics, in actual computer system, this number will be stored. because it is negative number and it is 1's complement of actual number. Okay, so this is the final value. As far as computer arithmetic is concerned, the process in the computer is concerned, only the computer will do this thing. That's it, finished. For our understanding purpose, I want to know that whether this result is correct or not, I want to find out. For that purpose, I will take 1's complement of this number again. Okay, because 1's complement of a negative number gives me the magnitude of the number. Okay, so 1 is in the MS sign bit, it means that it is a negative number. Then I will take 1's complement of this number. This comes out to be 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Means it is minus 5. Okay, the result is minus 5 in decimal. Okay, so we can verify over here, minus 10 plus 5 is minus 5. Okay, so let us take another situation where let us try to add plus 10 plus 10. Okay, I want to do this. Both of the numbers are positive numbers. The given number of bits are only this much. So this number plus let us take 8. Okay, just for the difference purpose, so that they are different. These two numbers are different. So plus 10 is represented as 1's complement. It is a positive number, so I will put 0 at the sign, and 10 is represented like this. So then the second number 8 plus 8 plus 8 is represented as 1 triple 0. Okay, look at this number. We have represented both the numbers in 1's complement. 1's complement. This is also 1's complement. Okay, so now next process will be to add these numbers. Let us add this, and we find it 1 plus 1 is 0, 0 plus 1 carry, 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 1. Look at this one. What is happening over here? If I look at this number, my sign bit has changed. My sign bit has changed. It means that the number that I am getting is not correct. If my computer will try to access this number after some time, it will falsely conclude that it is a negative number. That is why I will say that there is overflow. Okay, so this overflow is there. So we can see how to check this overflow. We are doing it like this, but how the computer will come to know, let us try to understand. I think you are aware about the overflow now. So let us try to understand this concept again. What I am doing is I am adding 10 plus 8. Okay, the number of bits given to us is 4 bits for the magnitude and 1 bit for sign. Okay, so using 4 bits, what is the maximum number that can be represented? Only 15. Range of this 5 number is only up to plus 15. So we can see over here, my sum is coming out to be 18, more than the capacity of the given number of bits. Using these bits, I can represent only up to plus 15. So overflow will come. But in the hardware, how will I come to know that if overflow is happening or not? So overflow is detected as the carry with the overflow is detected with the help of carry coming in the last two MSBs. Okay, so this one and this one. So carry out of coming carry coming into the MSB and carry coming out of the MSB. So what are these two values? So here it is 0 over here. At this point it is 0, and at this point it is 1. So C n minus 1 and C n minus 2. Okay, so carry over here and carry over here. If they are different, I will say that it is carry overflow. Similarly, if I take the another term which is underflow, if any process gives me number less than minus 16, okay, less than the capacity of the number, it is known as underflow. So these are the two things that we should understand. Thank you.